And I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know how I'm going to edit that. Or if I am. I may not. I mayn't. I mightn't. Stay away from the breath. Man. What do you do without arrows? What do you do? I don't have a chest. So I can't put anything in the chest. Ooh, Ender Slime Ball. I heard it. I heard it. Oh! That was an Ender Being. Oh, this dragon breath. Can't get closer. Stay right here. Found a weak spot. Just in time. So now I just gotta wait until he lands again. Because I found I can sneak up behind him. Oi. Come in for a landing, dude. You know you want to. You know you want to. I'm down to 1 steak. Do I have any other food? I don't want to eat a slime ball. Just gotta be patient. Be patient, dog. Be patient. Day 201. Day 201. Stay kind of away so that if he comes at you with that stuff. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come back here. Come back here. You've got 1 tick left. 12. 12. 12 is the number. You know, come down here. Come down and heal. Let me get behind you. No slimes. Keep moving. No, move, dog. Move, move, move. Move. Avoid the breath. Avoid the breath. Don't jump. Move laterally. Move laterally. Stay away from that. Move laterally. Keep your eye on the Ender Dragon. Just wait for him to come back down. He will. Be patient. You got this. You got life. Just be patient. He's coming down. He's coming down. Get around his backside. Now, get him. Get him. Get him. Did it. Did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh my God, we did it. The end is free. Level 71, my gosh. We have the soul gem of the Ender Dragon. Let's go home. Oh. I love this so much. I think I'm just going to let it play through. I see the player you mean. Doggone? Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible, and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Ha! The original interface, 1,000,000 years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt a true world in a fold of the and created a blank for blank in the blank, indecipherable. It cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. That it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love it, that the universe is kind? Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad in the long dream. It creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. But sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them this world you take for truth is merely blank and blank. I wish to tell them that they are blank in the blank. They see so little of reality in their long dream. It's true. And yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them. Too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No. A story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Yes, player, use its name. Doggone, player of games. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again, under gravity, in air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again at every point, as though you were separate things. As though we were separate things. Who are we? Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain, Father Sun, Mother Moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, the gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The words change. We do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player. To know you. To be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a player. The player was you, doggone. Sometimes it thought itself human on the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock. The ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas that was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star, and it could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white. The days were short. There was much to do, and death was a temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things and other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke up from one dream into another, then woke up from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on a screen. Screen? Let's go back. Yes, the atoms of the player were scattered in the grass and the rivers and the air and the ground. A woman gathered the atoms, and she drank and ate and inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in her body. And the player awoke from that warm, dark whirl of its mother's body into the long dream. And the player was a new story, never told before, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source code 1 billion years old. And the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of a star. So the player too is information from a star, and the player moves through a story, which is a forest of information planted by a man called Julian, on a flat, infinite world created by a man called Marcus, that exists in a small, private world created by the player, who inhabits a universe created by Shush. Sometimes the player created a small, private world that was soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard and cold and complicated. Sometimes it called those flecks electrons and protons. Sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was in a universe that was made of energy, that was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of codes. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game, sometimes reading words on a screen. Sometimes the player read lines of code on a screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, meaning into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper and realized it was alive. You are alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of the winter. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on the screen at the end of a dream. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, you have played the game well. And the universe said, everything you need is within you. You are stronger than you know. You are the daylight. You are the night. The darkness you fight is within you. The light you seek is within you. You are not alone. And you are not separate from every other thing. You are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. I love you because you are love. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream, a better dream. And the player was the universe, and the player was love. And you are the player. Wake up. Wake up. And we're awake. With a pumpkin on our head. We did it. We did it. We did it. And everything here is the same. We did it. We have no food, no arrows. We did it. Welcome back to the world. In stone. We have lots of in stone. We have diorite. We have a carved pumpkin. We have a torch. Why do we have an extra torch? We have iron bars. Don't need those. We have the soul gem of an ender dragon. And we have ender slime balls. Wow. And mostly, you know, we have each other. I'll see you next time from Minecraft Through the Night, the Temple of Dawn.